guys are sixth in defense right now. I think if you'd asked, almost anyone on the outside before the season, they would not have predicted that high. Just what are your overall thoughts on why you guys have been so good consistently at the defensive end this year?
Consistent buy-in from everybody. It's obviously you got our top end defensive players. We all know who they are, but getting buy-in from the guys like even BI scoring 30 a night and he's still playing defense. That very rare you get your stars on both ends of the court playing. And we've got ours. BI's playing both ends, CJ's playing both ends, and anytime you get full team buy-in, pretty much whatever the concept is, you're going to have a good defense. So as long as we continue that, I think we're in a good spot.
And one of the things you guys have done well on that end, you're limiting opponents' threes. You guys are first in opponents' three-point percentage. Can you put your finger on why you guys have been so good in that category?
I would say our lengthy defenders, honestly. Contesting shots. Trey Murphy, BI, myself, Herb, Jay Rich, Naji, we got a lot of length on the perimeter. And so, when we're out there, a lot of comfortable shots that shooters may be shooting. You got some longer arms out there contesting them. So I think we do a good job of doing that. But, other than that, I can't tell you why.
You got a whole year now of being able to see Herb up close. Is there anything he's maybe done this year that maybe even like going back to last year? I didn't know he had this in him, but just kind of what is he like as a defender?
Yeah, last year, honestly, he's such a good point of impact defender, right? Guarding you when you've got the ball. He's so good at that and navigating screens and whatnot. But this year, what he's made a massive jump in is kind of the off-ball stuff. Last year, you put him on book and he's kind of a sick'em guy. But now he's, even if a guy he's on Kawhi, even a guy like Kawhi last game is in the corner or spacing. He's now gotten really good at the team defensive concepts in terms of shifting and presenting himself to negate other drives for our guys. So it's been it's just fun to watch, honestly.
Larry, can you put into context just how well BI's been playing the last 2-3 weeks? You've been in the league for a while. You've played with some great players. How well is BI playing right now?
He's on another level right now. Obviously, I don't want to jinx it because we need it to continue. But just there's some of the shots that he makes where we sit on the bench sometimes and these shots go in and we're just like, he's just better. He's just better than you. The good defense, better O. It's that kind of saying. And he's just a lot of fun to watch right now. And he's getting in the paint. But one of the biggest things for me is the way he's facilitating as well. There's not many guys in the league that can consistently get 30, but also 7+ assists. And for him to be doing that at this time of the season is speaks to his stardom.
You spoke a few times about back when he was at Duke, he never passed the ball, and how much he's kind of leveled up that part of his game. How much have you seen? Because you know him in LA as well.
Back when he was in LA, he didn't pass the ball. No, but you're right. No, his playmaking's come leaps and bounds. Obviously, from the first time I saw him as a rookie and sophomore, but just last year, going back to the playoff run we had, the little playoff run we had last year, he was scoring at a ridiculous clip, but just kind of scoring, which was awesome. But now he's throughout this year, he's gained more of that playmaking presence and being able to see our shooters when they pop open, be able to, his length is ridiculous. So being able to, throw those passes cross court, left, right, either hand is impressive and a huge asset to everything we do.
Larry, that shot he had where he dribbled toward the baseline, then came back and went toward the baseline again, and
on Kawhi.
Right. And it was. Can you consider what he had to do to create that shot? How hard the shot was in the moment of the game? How, as a teammate or as a fellow NBA player, do you kind of process what he did there? Is that a significant thing that stands out in even the minds of guys like you? Because I think a lot of fans remember that.
Yeah, for me, I didn't. It was one of those things I didn't process. The shot went in, I was going back to play some defense, but. It was one of those where I kind of saw the highlight of it after the game and watched it or sat there and watched it a few times and just kind of, it's one of those ones where you just shake your head and you're like, some people just got it. Some people just got it. And that dude right now is in that kind of rhythm where, even a defender like Kawhi, he can go once, come back, reset, and go again and know this is my spot on the court, elevate, and there's nothing anybody can do about it because he's a 6'9" and got the ball over his head shooting it. So, like I said, some people just got it, and he's one of them.
And Larry, going back to Herb for a second, Is it the most important piece for a top 10 defense is to have a guy of his abilities on your squad, a top 10 defender?
Yeah, I mean, most top 10 defenses have a top 10 defender, possibly more. But we, I think, just like you look at it on the offensive end, right? You normally have a top end guy, BI, and you surround him with complementary pieces. And I think we've done a good job of even if Herb gets beat, everybody else is falling in the line behind him, and a lot of defensive versatility. With JV in, me out, me in, JV out, and obviously Naji, Jay Rich coming off the bench. But yeah, Herb is the head of the snake for us defensively, and it's no secret.
We talk a lot about that rocky point in the season, that Lakers loss, the Rockets loss, where it could have kind of gone either way for you guys. Just what do you think about the way Willy has navigated since then and kind of getting y'all back on the right track, making some adjustments, all that kind of stuff?
Oh, it's been great. It's been great. One thing is that we all got to. This is our second season together, right? This group really, including Josh, is our half a season. So we're still gelling and meshing and trying to figure out, who we really are. And I think that there was a tumultuous point in the season where we could have folded, absolutely. And I think Willy's done a great job of instilling that resiliency in us that we kept fighting. And now we control our own destiny, right? If we win out, we're in the 6th or 5th seed, if I'm not mistaken, right? No matter what happens. So that's how I'm looking at it. That's how we're looking at it. And Willy is the one that got it all started for us.
Larry, real quick, how impressed were you by Trey being able to catch that cross-court pass from behind and flip in the same motion to you late in that game?
Look, you guys are all impressed by the catch and pass. I'm more impressed by my catch and finish. So, look, Trey, everybody can catch and pass. Not everybody can catch and finish. So he did all right. I did better. That's what I got to say about it.